Good evening, everyone. This is Jishnu from Pantech Solution. So today, as the complete topic is regarding towards AI thinking, especially in industrial perspective. So my AI is going to just give a small welcome note.
How can I help you?
Welcome.
On behalf of Pantech Solutions, thanks to the faculties and coordinators of Monocula Vinayagar Institute of Technology.
So this is nothing but a small, just a based of demo that has been conducted with the help of a Python only. So this is just an initiative or the kickstart of a speech recognizer that has been done with the help of Google. So let us have some brief explanation regarding towards the AI. Then we will be seeing how it has been developed with the help of the particular Google speech recognizer as well as text to speech conversion. So on behalf of Pantech Solution, I thank Manakula Vinayagar Institute of Technology for providing this opportunity regarding this artificial intelligence towards the system. So therefore, today we will be just carrying out towards what are the different types of artificial intelligence and what are the platforms they are being using in order to develop this particular kind of artificial intelligence, especially in industries. So today we will be seeing regarding introduction to artificial intelligence, types of artificial intelligence, types of AI agents, what is an agent, platforms in AI, and conclusion regarding towards the artificial intelligence, which is leading towards the future. So basically, this introduction it is nothing but today's world trending technology. If anyone speak, what is the future or how it is going to be enabled without known or knowing, everyone have been under the control of AI, right? So what is this particular artificial intelligence and how did they frame and how does the evolution has come? So basically, the evolution of the artificial intelligence is basically we can say it as our computer only. So the evolutions of computer has implemented more and more technologies in this world. So we were just thinking about that. This computers have simulated with nothing but combining more amount of hardwares like processing chips and RAM, ROM. So now the latest one is nothing but SSD instead of HDD. So this kind of things are nothing but everything is electronic. Previously also they were having electronic with the help of transistor. Now whatever we are just going towards this particular function, we will be just simulating the circuit before just we get into it. So similarly, how they have done it in the previously. So previously it is nothing but completely they have done the entire thing with the help of their intelligence only, right? So we used to say our parents. So used to say that those who have studied in that period they are more intelligent and they are also having a sound of knowledge within this particular specification or within this particular technology. So it depends upon the way they have studied, right? So it is nothing but their particular intelligence. Those guys will be saying whether the circuit is correct or wrong with their experience itself. But nowadays, everyone has started to do simulation because they are just afraid to implement it directly towards the system. Why in the sense whether it gets busted or whether they will be having loss of money. So this is all nothing but some sort of intelligence creation only. So whatever we create some kind of simulation system within the particular computer. So we will be connecting all the components, and within this components we will be just integrating all that circuits and the functions which and all we require. So regarding towards this particular sections, we can also say that all kind of functions like NPN transistor, PNP transistor, how much value should be given, and if you're going with logic gates, what kind of logic gates will be giving. And if you go for the Android application, we have an emulator within this system. So this and all one part of intelligence only, right? But this intelligence is nothing but we are giving through our mode of input. It is not doing its own kind of function. So we will be giving each and every functions over there. So what kind of function in the sense we will be clicking each and every buttons to do that or to do this in that way. So definitely if we go for like this kind of functions, we will be having some difference in that. So what kind of difference we will be facing? It is nothing but the automation. Whenever the automation has been implemented towards this artificial intelligence, this can be said as a one kind of latest technology. For example, we are using this particular device such as Google Assistant or it may be Alexa. We will be just reminding them we have this many notes, please remind us. Or if we ask to play them a song, they will start to play the song. So those are nothing but based on the particular implementation or the usage whatever we are going on. Okay, this can be said as the particularly artificial intelligence. So it changes according to the revolution. So previously this artificial intelligence is known as the computer. Now with the help of the computer we can make the advanced system. So now currently AI in robotics can be said as the Boston Dynamics. That is a famous AI robot which has been released only the recent years. Okay, so this kind of technologies will play a major or it will change the evolution itself. So this kind of techniques will be implemented in artificial intelligence. So why they are just feeling little bit horrible whenever they are planning regarding towards artificial intelligence? It is nothing but they have a fear that whether this will take human or whether this will make the human as a slave. So that is the main thing or the kind of thinking part that is going in all the industries. Those are planning to develop an AI, especially the autonomous car, or we can also say our voice assistants. And why they have implementing this everything as a single application. So single application in the sense autonomous car as a separate AI, voice assistance is separate AI, and autonomous robot, that is a separate AI. So if we combine all this artificial intelligence into a single system, therefore it will be the biggest drawback among this word. So this among all the technologies, if it is being the single system, therefore it will be able to generate a new language on its own. So therefore we can say it as this is a particular biggest drawback of artificial intelligence. So that is the reason till now they are just developing each and every robots or each and every AI products as a separate manner. So what is that history of technology? So initially we were in the form of chimpanzees or monkeys, we can say. Then they have started to use the mobile phones. Then wearable sensors like Fitbit or monitoring the body temperature, who is just monitoring their sleep, calories burned, everything, including with smart spectacles, or we can also say that smart bands, even that has been wearing the head. And similarly those who have lost their hand, they have started some AI product as it is metallic semi autonomous bot. So if they are connecting towards their neuron, they are able to use their hand which is designed in a metal. And similarly the brain, so this complete brain has gone under the technology. So what is the thing, but we are not able to think beyond some level, right? So in that level only we should generally assist or we should ask someone as for a help. But for us, whenever if you go for this kind of function or this kind of technologies, nowadays if we are just having a small doubt, instantly we can solve the doubt with the help of Google. So everyone is saying that Google is having the much more problem solving capability, and it is able to answer all the problems. So that only our brain is completely going on. Since everyone has smartphone, they will start to just search it, and regarding to the particular search they will be able to provide some solution. So in previously this particular device or the particular human, the structure will be in the form of scanning what and all they will be just going on, but later on they have created in the form of new kind of production, such as it can be said as AI in electricity. So what is that particular function in AI of electricity? Therefore if we go for this AI in electricity, it will be able to note how much power has been consumed or how much power loss has been occurred. So whether the voltage fluctuation is occurring or not. So this can be said as one part of AI, artificial intelligence within the electricity. Similarly, the Internet of Things is the new nervous system. So we have seen many of the webinars previously, such as Internet of Things, how it is working in different applications. So this particular IoT plays a major role as a data server. So whatever the device which we have, especially I can give you the example of our phone. So within our phone we have Google Assistant, and that assistant can be accessed with a particular word. So if I say that word, now my phone gets accessed, so that I am not saying that particular word over here. And you can just think it of, we have some inbuilt memories, right? So what is that inbuilt memory over our phone? Basically it starts from 16 GB, 32 GB, 64 and 128. It goes on. So whenever they provide the OS, they will be providing with the OS only, and within that OS they are enabling all these kind of functions. So this kind of functions is completely can be said as multiple oriented functions, which can be accessible only with the help of internet. So why? Because it is not being stored within the phone, right? For example, if we want to just pick up a fruit, so we want to just go to the particular store and we have to go for the particular section, right? So here they have given only the particular icon or the particular function initialization, nothing but the voice command or that mic button of the Google. So whenever you tap it, the internet should be on, and if you just provide some of the words, it will be able to recognize the speech, and this speech recognition will be compared with its server. So the server will be commonly accessed, and to know that who is able to access, it will be using our mail ID. So based on that particular access through internet, it will be able to recognize the speech, and it will also be able to respond according to that. So what kind of response? In the sense, show me the way towards the nearest hotel. So therefore it will be showing the particular way, and we can also see that navigation, and similarly call to this person. So therefore it will be going for that contacts and it will be searching that, therefore it will be calling towards a particular person. So here our mobile as well as the Google server is being integrated with the help of Internet of Things, and this Internet of Things will play as a bridge between the AI as well as its user. So without it, not possible to use AI. If you are planning to create a device of offline artificial intelligence, then you must have a huge data storage device, then only it will be possible. Unless if you have a huge data device, it is not possible. Since nowadays everyone is using the cloud storage, the weight of the storages has been reduced. So that is one kind of implementation of IoT through artificial intelligence. So whenever if you go for the timeline, so the AI has been started during the year of 1950s itself. So that is nothing but just a test with the help of a basic robot, or thinking how the machine can be implemented with the human's brain. Then the AI has been born, and that AI will be describing it as the science and engineering of making intelligent machines. So whatever the automation, it will be just repeating it on, but this AI based machines will have a sense of knowledge, it will be able to capable. So how we are just thinking, for example, if you are just going through a place and if you are stuck within the traffic, so within the traffic if you have just a gap just to take left or take right, you will be just thinking it off whether I can take left and just overtake this particular traffic, or with I can take it right, or to take the particular traffic system. So that is nothing but the thinking intelligence. So where this can be implemented, it is nothing but within the machines. So normal automation machines, it will be just going for the pick and place, right? So this pick and place, picking the particular product and it will be placing it to another place. So that particular function will be routinely going on. But if we just add some intelligence over there, so it will be checking whether any damaged portions are there for the product. If the damage is not there, it will be able to pick and place it over there. Whereas if it is damaged, it won't be picking it, it will be moving aside. So these kind of robotic implementation can be observed with the help of ABB technology. ABB has many kind of development in robotics. So if you have just free time, you can just view to that. So normally if you just type of ABB, Boston Dynamics and Robot Bosch, you will be able to see some basic robots. So those robots are mostly created with the help of artificial intelligence only. So for this particular artificial intelligence only, currently some other technologies are also being involved. So what kind of technologies is nothing but machine learning, deep learning, Internet of Things, embedded system. So whatever the system we are using now, the mobile or let it be the laptop, or those are doing the projects in Raspberry Pi or controller, everything is an embedded system only. So to communicate between the two machines, we will be using that Internet of Things. Since the machine should recognize what is the process to be done, therefore we will be interfacing the machine learning as well as deep learning. So this is only the particular evolution or technologies that has been implemented. So after this 1961 the Unimate, therefore we can see the ELIZA, which has been powered by MIT, which holds the conversations with humans. So that is the talking robot, whichever they have been initialized for first. So therefore the other thing is nothing but the first electronic person. So this is generated from Stanford by Shaky, and this is a mobile robot which can be able to move from one place to another place. Till now we feel a little bit difficult in order to develop some basic robots, but within this 1966 itself they have started to initialize the first electronic robots. Then there were some gap within that particular function due to some losses, and they were not able to just cope up with that AI or the researchers. And later on, within that 1997, they have started from the Deep Blue, and they have started this particular AI to play the chess game, in which IBM defeats the world chess champion Garry Kasparov. So this is the complete another generation of AI. So this revamps all the AI. So we can say that if chess is the most intelligent game in the world. So if we say according to the game, if the computer is able to win, so that is nothing but known as the artificial intelligence, which has been played with the other famous chess player. And similarly, there is another one robot. It is nothing but Cynthia Brizzle. This is also at MIT only, and based on this MIT, it can detect the response of people's feeling. So nothing but we can say it as speech emotion recognition or speech recognition. So these are some of the techniques over there. Similar to that, 1999, they were having a robot pet dog which has been launched by Sony. So this particular robot is known as IBO, short form of AA robot, and later on they were initialized with vacuum cleaner robot. Then Siri, here comes Watson, Eugene, Alexa, Tay and AlphaGo. So AlphaGo belongs to Google's, which beats the world champion of KJ complex in the game of notable numbers. From a vast of numbers, the highest vast of position in numbers is nothing but 2 to the power of 170. So based on this particular artificial intelligence, why we are using it? So we can create or we can have our own assistant, right? But we cannot believe the assistant when the power is not there. So therefore we will be feeling lonely, right? So this kind of assistant cannot be taken as an advantage or a granted. So there should be some limit whenever we use this kind of AI. So what are the different types of artificial intelligence? It is nothing but Cortana, Google Assistant, Siri. So these are the most commonly evaluated assistants whichever that is currently going on towards the world. So what is the goals of a particular artificial intelligence? To replicate the human intelligence, to solve the knowledge intensive task, to avoid as well as to just perform some actions according to the intelligence based. Next, building a machine that can perform a task for human requirements. Then creating the system that exhibit the intelligent behavior. So these are the some of the goals of artificial intelligence. For example, many of them will be using that slide changer in your laptop to just change your slides during the presentation. So just if you instead of that particular slide changer device, just you try to give the vocal command, change the slide, and if it is going it will be in confused state whether to go for the next or the previous. So you have to give a clear command, go to next slide. Therefore it will be automatically changing the slide. So this kind of simple assistance can be implemented directly. So what are the particular comprises of this artificial intelligence? So how it is getting connected to all the knowledges. So the artificial intelligence will be coming under towards the philosophy, computer science, psychology, neuroscience, biology, mathematics and sociology. So each and every subject has their own perspective, and by combining all these subjects only we will be able to create this kind of an artificial. So application of AI. So online advertising, personalized user experience, AI powered chatbots, predictive analysis, web designing, e-commerce, voice search optimization, email marketing campaigns, content curation, content generation. So this different application of AI can be said as each and every part. So whenever you view some videos in YouTube, therefore automatically the advertising will be coming on, right? We won't just there is no controller for the YouTube like the TV channel to put the ad or start or continue the session and all. It will be automatically playing that particular ad. Then later on we will be providing it as a personalized user experience. So this kind of devices like Google, Cortana or Alexa, this and all can be said as personalized user experience. AI powered chatbots. So this particular chatbot is nothing but you can say that Arogya Setu app. So it will be asking, do you have any feelings regarding towards any bad feelings regarding some uh, intimating towards symptoms regarding to the COVID? Do you having feverish? From where are you? And you have to enter your address in order to locate your place. Are you feeling good, or is there any problem with your throat? So this kind of techniques and all, it has been implemented in that particular chatbot. So that is a recent chatbot among this India. Then predictive analysis. So predicting whether that rain will be higher or in less way, and what will be the temperature, current temperature of this particular place. Then web designing. So the web designing in the sense just we will be giving some loops and holes to change out the scrollings and to update the data. So whatever the data we are just uploading, it will automatically upload it in the web page. Especially in some of the web pages are there usually that countdown timers and the number of participants they have designed in that way. And the content generation, it is nothing but regarding towards the plagiarism checker, or if you use the Grammarly device, Grammarly kinds of softwares, it will be just underlining this is the improper grammar or improper spelling, you have to change it over there, and they will itself give us an alternative solution. So in this way only we will be able to just use the AI within this content curation as well as content generation. Then email marketing campaigns, just we are receiving a bunch of mails from any organization regarding the studies, regarding the jobs, especially if you registered it in Naukri, or if you go for that kind of sites, you will be receiving n number of mails. So that mails and all completely works with the help of artificial intelligence only, where they will be using the machine learning technique, IoT, as well as they will be designing the product into AI. So don't think that this particular chat that has been put in the chat box from Pantech eLearning, it's not by AI, it's by our staff only. So the voice search optimization. So whatever the devices which we go towards this particular mobile. So through mobile itself, we will be just searching it anything. Like we can also say that just show me the route to reach the particular mall, or just book the cab, or attend the call. So in that way. E-commerce, it's normal. So the e-commerce is nothing but the Flipkart, Amazon. They have, I don't know what about the AI of Flipkart, but Amazon have their own AI, and with the help of the AI only they are using many of the chatbot devices, especially regarding our booking and the cancelling of some functions, or cancelling of product, refunding. If you are able to chat with that, means that is completely the chatbot regarding towards the AI only. So robotics, it is nothing a branch of artificial intelligence only, where it works with a set of controllers and motors. So it is a mechanical device that runs with different kinds of motors programmed within some of the controller, and each and every robot varies according to the particular application, such as pick and place robot, vacuum cleaning robot, then just serving robot. So this and all some of the different application, and among this some intelligence oriented robot which is able to reply towards the human's questions is nothing but known as Sophia robot. So they will be able to work with the complex, or performed with high level algorithms, and they will be just training with the help of this complex tasks. So this is only that particular heading towards the robotics in artificial intelligence. So what is this machine vision? So the machine vision, it is nothing but how the machine is able to view what and all is going on, whether it is in analog or digital way. So therefore whatever the machine is visualizing nowadays, it is completely in digital forms only. If you want to make it to digital, we have to use some of the analog to digital converter, then we will be making into some digitalized performance, and based on that the machine will be able to take a particular decision what could be able to do, or how it would be able to just extend this particular functions, especially in industries, regarding that particular application of function, or how the conveyors are moving on, how much temperature that each and every motor is able to produce. So whether there is any faulty within the each and every motors of conveyor, is there any fault between the products that has been produced. So this and all comes under the machine vision topic. Speech recognition, it is a good way to talk towards the computer, right? But unless if it doesn't understand our English, therefore it is very difficult to use this speech recognition, and therefore we will be using this speech recognition for multiple options. So nowadays all the speech recognition devices are handheld devices, so therefore voice dialing system, and even for assisting towards that industrial application. Even I can also just set some of speech recognition oriented. I hope those who are at initially, just I have shown you a demo on how the welcome app is being worked on. So what kind of welcome app is nothing but daily I will be doing the welcome. So what if there is a change, that how the welcome will be done if a robot is doing on, or that particular functions going on. So I hope that many of them were not there during this particular demo, so I would show once again the same demo. So here I am using this particular Google Recognizer only. So with the help of this Google Recognizer itself, I will be able to just access all the kind of speech through my single microphone itself, which is able to download it. So now just I will be running this particular thing.
How can I help you?
Welcome.
On behalf of Pantech Solutions, thanks to the faculties and coordinators of Monacula Vinegar Institute of Technology.
So this is not an end of the session. So just I have tried it how it will be working with the help of the Google Recognizer. So therefore in this way only we will be just able to see how this particular device will be working it over. So this is nothing but regarding towards the one step of the AI. So by this within this end of the session I will also be using that same approach, how to access the web pages or how to just make it as a response towards us. So in this way only we can just use it. So if you have any doubt regarding towards this, just post it in this chat box. Those are any doubts, you can post it. Okay, then I will be keeping on moving. So what are the different types of artificial intelligence available? So therefore the different types of artificial intelligence, it is nothing but narrow AI, general AI, strong AI. The other type is nothing but reactive machines, limited memory, theory of mind, self-awareness. AI is used in web designing. It is nothing but so in some of the web pages, whenever you log in, you can see that chat box automatically it gets opened, right? How can I help you? So you can make some they will be asking some sort of questions. So in that way only they will be just using this particular application towards this artificial intelligence in web designing. They can also use that particular web designing in order to monitor how many customers are viewing their websites. How AI is used in home automation. So I hope it will be good if I show it as a demo. Okay, then just I will show that how it will be useful of home automation, since I have arranged the particular products for that. So kindly wait till I just turn on the camera. So I hope everyone is able to visualize me. So the particular home automation, the demo, it comes under with the help of the Echo Dot only. So here I will be just commanding my Echo Dot just to turn off the light. Alexa, turn off the light.
Light isn't responding. Please check its network connection and power supply.
So therefore there is no able to connect, since the power failure is going on. So that's why it is not able to just connect it. And whenever it is connected towards a particular network with the help of the power, then it will be able to just get in the mode. And just let me try for the switching. So therefore it was not able to switch due to the power failure. So in this way only we will be able to just apply it towards the home automation. So do you have any other doubts regarding this? So if you have any doubts regarding this, just post it. Just we will carry on with the session. And therefore whenever if we go for this kind of weak or AI, a weak or a narrow AI, then general AI, super AI. So the functions are nothing but it depends upon the each and every task. So this narrow AI just works only for a dedicated task. So what kind of task? It is nothing but known as we will be giving only some sort of functions. So just to locate wherever we are or just to follow us in that way only. Then similarly if we go for that general AI, it is nothing but it will be performing similar to like human. So what kind of human? It is nothing but how they will be able to just response, how we will be able to respond with the particular student, or we can also towards a particular faculty. So nowadays you might have seen that whenever if you call towards the customer care, there will be some initially they will be taking that one step, press 1 for this language, press 2 for this language, press this number to speak with the particular person. So that is nothing but performing like human, but those are just a programmed functions only. Then similar to that, it is nothing but intelligent than human. So this is nothing but the super AI. So whatever you have seen the device like the particular functions of chessboard regarding the chess playing of the IBM computer, so that can be said as a super AI. And similarly this is nothing but artificial intelligence type 2. So the reactive machines, limited memory, and theory of mind, self-awareness. You can make your own AI device to control the home things and all with the help of Raspberry Pi or Arduino using that kind of controller. So that is most possible. So what are the different types of AI agents? So generally if we go for that particular AI agents, it should be replicating in the form of human and the computer should speak of. So that can be said as a most important AI agents. So for that purpose we will be using that sensors only. So here I have differentiated the human as well as the robot. Human will be having eyes, ears and other organs, whereas the robot for sensors it will be nothing but cameras and infrared. Then for actuators we will be having hand and legs. For them the actuators is done only with the help of different types of motors. So what kind of motors is nothing but stepper motor, servo motor, DC motor. So based on the particular application they will be using that motor. Definitely there is a drawback in super AI. They are not allowed to do multiple tasks. If they started to do the multiple tasks, they will start to create their own language, and therefore it will be very difficult to control them. So the simple reflex agent, it is nothing but regarding towards a different type of AI only. So the different agents are nothing but simple reflex, model based, goal based, utility based and learning agent. So for each and every robot they have their own the same sensors, actuators, perception and their applications. So they will be just varied based on their appearance of the particular designer, whoever makes the particular hardware or the robot. Maybe it's small sized, you can also say that size of the particular human with a broad chest, and the height will be around of 6 feet, but anyway the weight will be more higher than human only, since the motors are very heavy. So similarly, that simple reflex agent is nothing but it will be just integrating towards the environment and agent based on the sensors, and they won't be mostly performing the action according to the environment. Not all kind of functions will be done. Whereas model based, in the sense they will be just again and again looping the particular data, and the condition as well as the actions to do will be listed over there. Based on the perception as well as the action with the environment, they will be changing or adapting their life. Goal based, they will be just focusing only towards a one command whichever provided by the user. Either maybe drawing, printing, then we can also say that cleaning the surface with the help of vacuum cleaner. So these and all can be set as some of the goal based agents. Utility, so utility as well as goal are almost same. So whenever if you go for these two functions, there won't be much difference. Learning agent, so whatever the device which we train, or to just train towards a system, and later on it has to perform, such as the welcome robot or assistance robot in hospitals nowadays. And some of the hospitals, they have initiated just to provide a assistance towards the patients by providing some food or some medicines in that way. So they will be just serving the particular food or medicine only. They won't be just assisting by giving or taking the tablet towards them, since the COVID has been increased rapidly and they are using robots to control it. So like this way. So what is an agent? So whenever if you go for the agent, the different agents are nothing but human agent, robotic agent, software agent, sensors, actuators and effectors. So the human agents can be mostly set as this piece representation. So this is particularly used for performance measure, environment, actuators and sensors, such as self-driving cars in autopilot mode. You can also go with medical diagnose or part picking robot. So these and all can be set as with for particular performance evaluation. So what kind of performance they will be going into is nothing but patient, hospital staff, especially in medical diagnosis. If you are going for part picking robot, so what are the environment will be there? Conveyor belt with parts, then there will be some bins in order to place the particular picked over parts. So what are the sensors or actuators we will be using? In medical, we will be doing it as test and treatments. For picking robot, we will be using joint keyboard for entering the symptoms at medical diagnosis, and here automatically based on the camera it will be collecting all the parts whichever it is able to view. So the different platforms, so whatever I have given as a various during the starting itself. So once again I would like to say that deep learning, simulation modeling, machine translation, social network analysis, machine learning, robotics and softbotics, internet of things, image analytics, graph analysis, audio analytics, visualization, virtual personal assistant. So what are the different platforms in particularly AI they will be using? So it is nothing but Google AI platform, TensorFlow, Microsoft Azure, Rainbird, Infosys Nia, Wipro Homes, Dialogflow, Premonition, ISD, Mindbelt, Maya, KI, Vital AI, WIT, Receptivity, Watson Studio, Lumiata, Infrared. So these are the various platforms where they will be just initializing their artificial intelligence. So if you have any doubt, you can just post it. Okay, so now let us see how the particular demo has been created over there. So here the basic response of the particular AI, it is based on the speech. So what is the particular speech given over here? It is nothing but to access the web browser only. So at initially it will be asking to me, how can I help you? Then I have to give some input over there. So if I say hello, it will be saying it as hello. And if I say how are you, it will be just replying it as I am fine and how are you. Then at finally if I give as a Pantech as the keyword, therefore it will be able to just able to view the particular Pantech eLearning website that has been given. So therefore now let us see how does it gets work. How are you?
I am fine, and how are you?
I am also fine. So therefore in this way we will be able to just recollect it in this way. So what is the thing I have used over here? It is nothing but the speech recognition option, and this speech recognition option is belongs to Google. So using this Google only we have just created over here, and with the help of this Google speech recognition and text to speech conversion of Python, this text to speech is done in the form of offline only. And here I have created the rate variable for setting that engine property to maintain the speed. So based on this particular speed, therefore we will be just going on towards that how to set the particular property, and here also we can define the words whatever we will be able to provide it. And therefore whenever if we go for this particular something, so after this please say on something, therefore I have given that r.listen. So from the speech recognition it will start to enable my mic, and with the help of this mic it will be recognizing my speech. Once it is getting recognized, it will be just matching towards the strings, and based on the string, therefore we will be able to access it in a different way. And let us see another one demo, just opening it in Pantech site.
How can I help you?
Pantech, sorry, it was a little bit speed.
How can I help you?
Pantech, I hope it is not able to hear.
How can I help you?
Pantech, it is taking it as contact. Try until you succeed.
How can I help you?
Pantech, it is not able to recognize in a proper way.
Can I help you?
Pantech. Yeah. So finally received this particular sections. So it is able to just open it over there. So there was some problem with this particular site. So sorry for that. So since I have set the Pantech, it is just automatically opening towards the Pantech function wherever it is located. So as I have given this particular website, due to the website down, I was not able to show. So with the help of this kind of functions only, we will be able to just open it in an easy way. Teach how to do the programming. So if you want to just learn the programming, you can just join within our internships. So if you are interested to join, you can just contact in these numbers. If you have any doubts, you can just post it within the chat box. So I thanks to Manakula Vinayaka College of Institute of Technology for providing this wonderful opportunity. So similarly, we will be doing more updates with the help of the technology with different colleges approach. So I sincerely thank to all the students and faculties, those who have been participated in this particular webinar. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for all your wonderful compliments. Yeah, soon we will be informing what is the problem with the website. So I hope you all have enjoyed with this particular technology. So therefore we will be meeting you soon with the new technology. And therefore see you soon with the new technology as soon as possible. Thanks to all.